Back to What's Josh Cooking, and today's recipe will be chicken teriyaki. And this recipe is really delicious and not spicy, which is good for my spice tolerance. Sorry if the rain gets poured really heavy, but today is a rainy day, so this dish will be perfect. A hot chicken teriyaki with a bowl of rice and miso soup. Let's get into it, shall we? Our chicken thighs bone off with skin on. So I'm going to it's kind of a little bit frozen because it's quite cold today. But anyway, if you have a really big chicken thigh like this, you're going to want to cut it in half. And just start cutting like them in half. If you have around 6 thighs, it should give you around 12 small pieces. But if you have a really big one and a really small one, don't worry. They're gonna be cooked evenly. Because no one will want to be eating raw chicken now, would we? But this chicken is already small enough, so we'll leave it. And this one, we'll just cut it just a little bit. Try and make it as even as possible. And once you've cut all your chicken, next step. You're going to want to put cornstarch into a bowl, and then you want to coat every single piece of the chicken evenly. Once you've seasoned them, you can kind of just set them off to the side of the bowl, and then you'll have all your seasoned chicken. Then it kind of needs to mingle in the flour for 1 minute or a couple of minutes. And then this is how it will stick to the chicken, the cornstarch. As you can see, I'm a big mess maker. But it's all part of the process, isn't it? So now I've coated all the chicken in the cornstarch as best as I could. Then we're just gonna give them a nice little mix again, and then we'll just leave it in here for like a couple minutes, let's say 5, so it really all sticks in, and then we can move on to cooking. Now on high heat, you want to put a drizzle of olive oil, and my tongs broke, so I'm going to be using chopsticks, and about a tablespoon of margarine, I think, or is it butter? I'm pretty sure it's margarine. Then you're going to want, it will look like it will have a little bit of an excess of liquid in the pan, but that's kind of what we're looking for. It'll kind of make this nice and glossy mixture, and this is what we'll cook our chicken in, because then the cornstarch and this mixture will make it really, really crunchy, and that is what we want, a nice crunch. Now once the chicken or once the mixture is bubbling, you want to grab the chicken and try and shake off any excess of the cornstarch. Otherwise it will become a slurry, and we don't really want that. Then you'll just be adding that in. And I'm going to try and put as much chicken as I can in the pan, so we don't have to do it in 2 trips. I'm going to try and put the big ones in first, because they usually take longer to cook. I'm afraid we will have to do this in 2 batches. But on a cold and rainy day, when all the activities are cancelled, we have a little bit of extra time. Now you want to keep this on high heat and keep cooking it until it has nice and has a nice crust. And then you will flip and repeat. Then we'll put it in the air fryer at 200 degrees Celsius for around 10 minutes and flip halfway through. Depending on your brand, it might take longer. In mine, it might take around 15-20 minutes, but it's worth the wait. you can see it's starting to bubble, and the chicken kind of will form like a crust like this, and then this is exactly what we're looking for. The middle chicken will cook quicker than the side because it's right underneath the gas. So it's all patience, but don't worry if the chicken is not cooked internally, because that's why we have the air fryer. Because this is just to give texture. In the air fryer, it'll cook internally and stay juicy. And then once both sides are nice and crispy, we'll place them all in line here in the air fryer and keep cooking it. I normally check around every 5-6 minutes to see if it's cooked, but this cooks quite quickly, so keep attention. Now that the chicken has a nice crust on both sides, we want to put them in the air fryer. It's so hard with chopsticks. And try and cram them together so that we can fit more, because we still have another second batch of the chicken that do not fit in. And then you want to put it, for my air fryer, I put it on the maximum, which is 200 Celsius. And then every couple of minutes I check, and once it's fully cooked, like 5 minutes before it's fully cooked, we will start making the sauce. So I'll see you then. So after all the chicken is cooked and in the air fryer, you kind of want to strain out all the little bits into like a cup here, like I did. Then I just grabbed some tablespoons and poured it in, just the buttery goodness. Now for the sauce, the pan is still going to be quite hot, so we're going to add soy sauce, about 2 hearts content. If it's a big pan, it's going to bubble up, but about until you fill up the pan. And then we're going to add mirin. You can't add this at the end because if you're a child, it has alcohol, so you need to put it in so it evaporates. But if you're an adult, you can always just put this at the end, but then you can't serve it to a child or under 18. So we're going to add that a lot. And all this like steam coming up is the alcohol. So you're going to kind of want to have half soy sauce, like 1/4 mirin. And then it's kind of like a little cheat, but I'm going to add teriyaki sauce straight in here. And this is kind of will thicken up our sauce. And then now you just want to mix it and wait until it thickens, and then once your chicken is cooked, put it back in and fully coat it, then you're ready to serve. Once all your chicken is in the pot, you're going to want to start by flipping it. And now look at this. Look at this sauce with the chicken. Looks absolutely beautiful. So now I'm going to grab a nice piece of chicken, and then you'll want to serve this absolutely beautiful dish with some rice and miso soup. I'm going to post a video later, tomorrow or in the following days, about how to make miso soup at home. And this is just perfect for a cold day like today. And this is the chicken teriyaki. So now we can move on to plating. I'm gonna do like a little plating trick. I'm gonna stuff our rice here into our cup, like this. And we have just perfect. Because I'm gonna leave a little bit of an edge here, so it's easier to like get out, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna try and place this in the middle. Let's see if it comes out. Ta-da! Now I'm gonna grab our teriyaki chicken. And place that nice on the side. Maybe let's do one more piece. Let's dazzle over this beautiful sauce. Now let's add a touch of green. And ta-da! Here's our perfectly plated chicken teriyaki. Now look at this beautiful plate of rice with chicken teriyaki, as well as our miso soup. Let's taste, shall we? You can also have some Kewpie mayo with this. It also complements the taste of the sauce really well. And I'm going to take a little bit of everything. Absolutely delicious. Perfect for a cold day. As well as hot miso soup. You guys have to try this recipe. Thanks for watching, and I hope you try this recipe. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.